There's a special magic in growing your own fruit, a slow, quiet process that connects us to the seasons. It's a gentle reminder that some of life's greatest joys come not from instant gratification, but from patience and care. When you plant a tree, you're not just adding greenery to your garden. You're making a promise to the future, and to yourself, that you'll nurture something beautiful and watch it flourish over time. Planting a pear tree is an act of hope, promising sweet rewards in the years to come. Each time you press the earth around its roots, you're investing in a future filled with anticipation, imagining the day when those first blossoms appear, and later, when the branches are heavy with fruit. It's a small act, but one that carries a sense of purpose and optimism. Imagine picking a sun-warmed pear from your own garden on a crisp autumn day. The air is cool, the leaves are turning gold, and the fruit is perfectly ripe, soft, fragrant, and bursting with flavor. It's a moment that feels both ordinary and extraordinary, a reward for your patience and care. This simple pleasure is unmatched by anything you'll find in a supermarket. Homegrown pears have a depth of flavor and a juiciness that store-bought fruit can rarely match. Each bite is a celebration of your effort, the soil, and the changing seasons. You'll notice subtle differences in taste and texture, shaped by your own garden's unique conditions. Even a single tree brings deep satisfaction and beauty to your garden. It becomes a living focal point, offering shade in summer, blossoms in spring, and a sense of quiet companionship all year round. Watching it grow and change, you'll find yourself more attuned to the rhythms of nature. In spring, delicate white blossoms attract bees, while summer brings dappled shade. The tree hums with life, supporting pollinators and providing a cool retreat on hot days. It's a small ecosystem, right in your backyard, and you're at the heart of it. A pear tree marks the passage of time, changing with each season. From the first tender buds of spring to the golden leaves of autumn, it's a living calendar that reminds you to slow down and appreciate each moment. The tree's journey mirrors your own, with periods of growth, rest, and renewal. Growing one teaches patience and observation, grounding us in nature's rhythm. You'll learn to notice the subtle signs of health and stress, to celebrate small victories and to accept setbacks as part of the process. It's a lesson in resilience and mindfulness taught by the tree itself. You become a custodian, working with nature to create something delicious. Every act of care, watering, feeding, pruning, deepens your connection to the tree and to the land. Over time, you'll develop a quiet pride in your role as a gardener, knowing that your efforts have tangible, tasty results. Don't be daunted. Growing a pear tree is easier than you think, and many varieties thrive even in containers. Whether you have a sprawling backyard or just a sunny balcony, there's a pear tree that can fit your space. With the right care, even a small tree can yield a surprising amount of fruit. In this guide, I'll walk you through every step, from choosing your tree to harvesting your own crop. We'll cover everything you need to know: selecting the right variety, preparing your soil, caring for your tree through the seasons, and finally, enjoying the fruits of your labor. We'll take it one step at a time. No matter your experience level, you'll find that growing a pear tree is a journey filled with learning, discovery, and satisfaction. Each stage brings its own rewards, and I'll be here to guide you along the way. The honest pleasure of eating a pear you've grown yourself is a prize worth every effort. It's a taste of home, of patience, and of the simple joys that come from nurturing life in your own backyard. The journey to growing your own delicious pears begins with a single important decision: choosing the right pear tree for your garden. This choice will shape your harvests for years to come, so it's worth taking a little time to get it just right. Start by considering your local climate, the amount of space you have, and which pear varieties you most enjoy eating. Some pears thrive in cooler regions, while others need a bit more warmth to produce their best fruit. Think about how much room you can dedicate. Pear trees can range from compact patio specimens to large spreading trees. If you're new to growing fruit, conference pears are a fantastic choice. They're reliable, self-fertile, and produce sweet, juicy fruit even if you only have space for one tree. Their resilience makes them a favorite among beginners and experienced gardeners alike. For those seeking something a little different, Williams's Bon Chrétien offers a classic aromatic flavor and is prized for its juiciness. Concord is a great option if you're short on space, as it stays compact and fits neatly into smaller gardens or even large containers. No matter which variety you choose, all pears need plenty of sunshine and protection from cold winds. In colder regions, planting near a south-facing wall or behind a hedge can help shield your tree and encourage healthy growth. When you're at the nursery, take time to read plant labels carefully. They'll tell you about the tree's growth habit, pollination needs, and hardiness. If you're unsure, don't hesitate to ask the staff for advice. They can recommend varieties that are proven performers in your area. Another key factor is the rootstock. The rootstock determines how large your tree will eventually grow, how soon it will bear fruit, and even its resistance to certain soil conditions. For small gardens or container growing, look for trees grafted onto Quince C rootstock, which keeps them manageable and compact. If you have a bit more space, Quince A is a good choice for a medium-sized tree that still won't overwhelm your garden. To enjoy fresh pears over a longer period, consider planting a mix of early, mid, and late-season varieties. This way, you can stagger your harvest and enjoy homegrown fruit for months, rather than just a few weeks. If you're lucky enough to have a large garden, planting several different varieties not only extends your harvest, but also adds interest and diversity to your orchard. Each variety brings its own unique flavor, texture, and appearance. Take your time with this decision, visit local nurseries, talk to other gardeners, and imagine how your chosen tree will look and grow in your space. Remember, a pear tree is a long-term investment that will reward you for many years. With the right choice, your pear tree will become a cherished part of your garden, providing beauty, shade, and delicious fruit for your family to enjoy season after season. So let's explore the options and find the perfect pear tree to suit your garden and your taste. Once you've chosen your tree, it's time to plant. Pick a sunny, sheltered spot. 6 hours of sunlight is ideal. Pears prefer well-drained soil that holds some moisture but never waterlogged. Dig a wide hole, not too deep, and plant at the same depth as in the pot. Loosen the soil around the hole to help roots spread. Autumn is the best time to plant, giving roots a head start before spring. Add well-rotted compost to enrich the soil. Place the tree, backfill, and firm the soil gently. Water deeply. This first drink is crucial for your tree's start. Regular care helps your pear tree thrive. Water deeply once a week in dry weather, especially in the first few years. Feed with a general purpose or fruit tree fertilizer once a year in late winter or early spring. Prune in winter to create an open goblet shape. Remove dead, damaged, or crossing branches. Good pruning lets air and sunlight reach the fruit, reducing disease risk. Use sharp, clean tools and step back to check the tree's shape as you work. Don't worry about perfection, just guide the tree's growth. A little pruning each winter keeps your tree healthy and productive. With these simple steps, your pear tree will reward you for years. Consistent care is the secret to a bountiful harvest. For pears to fruit, their flowers need pollination, mostly by bees. Some varieties, like Conference and Concord, are self-fertile and can fruit alone. Most pears need a pollination partner, another variety that flowers at the same time. Check labels for suitable partners or pollination groups. If space is tight, try a family tree with several varieties grafted onto one, or train different varieties as espaliers. Make your garden bee-friendly by planting early spring flowers and avoiding pesticides during blossom. A buzzing garden means healthy pollination and a better harvest. Supporting pollinators helps your pears and the wider ecosystem. With the right partners and a bee-friendly space, you'll enjoy a varied, abundant crop. Pollination is the key to pear growing success. Even the healthiest pear trees can face challenges from pests and diseases throughout the year. The secret to keeping your tree thriving is to stay vigilant. Spotting problems early makes all the difference. Regularly check your tree's leaves, branches, and fruit for any unusual signs such as discoloration, spots, or insect activity. Early detection allows you to act quickly and prevent small issues from becoming major headaches. One common issue is pear rust, which causes bright orange spots on leaves. If you notice these, promptly remove and dispose of the affected leaves. This helps stop the disease from spreading. Also, make sure your tree has plenty of space and good airflow around it. Pruning crowded branches can help reduce humidity and discourage fungal diseases. Codling moth and pear moth caterpillars can spoil your fruit by burrowing inside. To keep their numbers down, hang pheromone traps in your tree during late spring, just as the weather warms up. These traps attract and capture adult moths, breaking the breeding cycle and protecting your harvest. Aphids are another common pest, but they're easy to manage. A strong jet of water can knock them off leaves, or you can encourage natural predators like ladybirds and lacewings. Planting flowers such as marigolds nearby attracts these helpful insects, creating a natural defense system for your pear tree. Building a balanced garden ecosystem is one of the best ways to keep pests in check. By welcoming a variety of plants and beneficial insects, you create an environment where nature helps control problems for you. Bees, hoverflies, and other pollinators also boost fruit production and overall tree health. Good garden hygiene is essential, especially in autumn. Rake up and remove fallen leaves from under your pear tree to prevent fungal diseases like scab from overwintering. Keeping the ground clear also reduces hiding places for pests and helps your tree start the next season strong. Remember, never compost diseased leaves or fruit. Instead, bag them up and dispose of them with your household waste. This simple step stops diseases from spreading back into your garden. Regular tidying, like clearing away debris and pruning dead or crowded branches, breaks the cycle of disease and keeps your tree healthy. A tidy orchard is less inviting to pests and makes it easier to spot problems early. Most pear tree problems can be managed without resorting to chemicals. Hand-picking pests, using traps, and encouraging beneficial insects are all effective eco-friendly solutions that protect both your tree and the environment. A little observation and regular care go a long way. By spending just a few minutes each week checking your tree, you'll catch issues early and keep your pear tree in top condition. Healthy pear trees reward you with bigger harvests, tastier fruit, and less work in the long run. The effort you put in now pays off for years to come. Prevention is always easier than cure, so nurture your pear tree with care and enjoy the delicious results season after season. Harvesting pears is an art. Most varieties ripen best off the tree. Pick when they're full-sized, firm, and their color lightens slightly. Use the cup and twist method. Gently lift and twist the pear. If it comes away easily, it's ready. Don't force fruit that resists. Check again in a week. Harvest over a week or two as pears ripen at different times. Ripen picked pears indoors in a cool, dark place, laying them in a single layer. To speed ripening, place a banana or apple nearby. Check daily, pears ripen quickly. They're ready when the neck yields to gentle pressure. Enjoy fresh with cheese or in cooking. The taste of a homegrown pear is your ultimate reward. Young pear trees benefit from staking, especially on dwarfing rootstocks. Drive the stake in before planting on the windward side and tie the tree loosely with a soft tie. Check ties yearly and loosen as the tree grows. Mulching is simple but powerful. Spread compost, leaf mold, or bark around the base in spring. Mulch suppresses weeds, conserves moisture, and feeds the soil as it breaks down. Keep mulch a few centimeters away from the trunk to prevent rot. A 5 to 10 centimeter layer is ideal. Mulching each spring helps your tree thrive. These small steps make a big difference in your tree's health. Support and nourishment set your pear tree up for success. Our journey ends here, but yours with your pear tree is just beginning. Growing a pear tree brings beauty, shade, and the joy of your own harvest. Don't worry about perfection. Gardening is about working with nature. Some years will be abundant, others less so, but every season teaches something new. Watching your tree grow is deeply satisfying, a quiet presence in a busy world. Whether your space is large or small, there's a pear tree for you. Growing your own food grounds you and connects you to the seasons. Sharing homegrown pears is a joy in itself. So, find a sunny spot, plant your tree, and look forward to your first harvest. The taste of your own pear is like nothing else. Happy gardening.